the science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Chelasway, I say, any country that use.
Stanley West McPherson. We are on June 13, 2017. You can call in tonight. We're on Pegasus, we're on Time Warner Cable, Spectrum. We're live 7:30 tonight. Area code 607-272-0319. If you miss tonight, you can pick us up on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. But if you miss tonight, you can pick us up on, you can pick us up on Wednesday at 9 p.m. But if you don't have cable or Time Warner, we can send you a direct link to the show. And guess what? The direct link will cause you to get an email, or you get it by phone, or you can get it, guess what? By a link, a direct link to the show. And if you miss that, you can, these microphones are crazy. What's up with them? If you just look at my phone. See, you want a direct link. These ain't even working good. Hey. A direct link. But don't worry, we're gonna get you. And we're gonna get you working. Okay. So, if it can't work, we're gonna make it work. There we go. But we're gonna get you a direct link. Don't worry about this microphone. We're gonna get you the show direct, okay? Just like we send people direct links, okay, all around the world, all right? And guess what? Last week, we had audio problems, okay? So we're not trying to have that this week, all right? So you can get a direct link, and I can send it to you by email, or if you see me rounding about. And guess what? Seneca from Turkey, she gets our direct link. Also, Irene, she's in London. She gets our direct link, okay? Roy from India, he gets our direct link, all right? So it doesn't matter where you at, with geographical location you in. Chase in Lebanon, he gets our direct link. And we also have Kimberly in Texas, and she gets a direct link, and she responds back to us and lets us know that she saw the show. So you can get a direct link. So don't worry about not seeing the show, because you can get it. Now I want to go to our shout outs, because we definitely have a lot today. We're going with Chela from the Bronx first. She's got CM Honeys, and This is Chelasway from the Bronx. And guess what? She is truly a honey. And she also has chocolate models, 31 issues. And you can get it on Spectrum. Yes, Time Warner Cable. Don't get it from me, go to Spectrum. She also has, and this came out in May, this is a 10th anniversary of Straight Stunning magazine. Yes, she's got this issue out, it's on Time Warner Cable, and you can get it. The issue is out now, a 10th anniversary with Straight Stunning magazine. She's been in that industry 10 years. She also has something coming out in June, and it's a DVD. It's called Sexy Ass Woman, sexyassladies.com. You can get it. It's about 20 or 25 minutes of DVD, but you got to go on Spectrum, Time Warner Cable, to get it. So don't get it from me. Don't ask me, because guess what? I can't give you nothing. All I can tell you is go to Spectrum, Time Warner Cable, sexyassladies.com. She also has issue number 45, Straight Stunning magazine. Okay? And she's dealing with the Looney Tunes on Saturday morning. Children getting breakfast. They don't even go to get the breakfast. They run straight to the TV, to the tube, and guess what they do? Watch the Looney Tunes. You know what? She could be on a cereal box near you. We also have shout outs for Jackie, and she's now at Sally's. And also we have a shout out for Ashley, and we want to send our condolences to Ashley because she lost a brother. Over the weekend we talked with her and we gave her our condolences, and now we are letting you know that we care. So we send our condolences unto Ashley and her family for the loss of her brother. Also, we have shout outs for Jean and Lorraine, and also Anna, and they all in the mall, and we send them shout outs as well. And don't forget, you can get a shout out too. All you have to do is let us know. Also here with me, co-host, Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing, man.
Good.
What's going on, Stan?
Hey, listen, I'm trying to, stay above this water here, man. It's like,
it's rushing in.
Yeah, we just trying to keep this thing going because they are crazy with this immigration, and we're trying to do the living wage, and they're trying to send people back so people don't get no living wage. They don't want people to get no money. They don't want people to get nothing. They just want to haul people out of here.
They never wanted to give up the living wage in the first place.
Yeah.
They never wanted us to have the money that we should have for working what we work, to live how we live, to make ends meet. There's not a lot of that going around these days, and there are very few employers that are living up to the living wage. When it comes right down to it, if you don't make a living wage, you're in poverty. When
That's
you're
right.
in poverty, you are struggling. And everybody knows about the struggle because everybody's in poverty.
Thank you.
Here in Ithaca, New York. They tell you that they're going to give you this and give you that. Well, if you sit there and look at it and you do the math, when you go to the store, you don't get everything you need.
No, you don't.
Because you don't have that living wage in your pocket. All right, you don't have that cash, and that's it. And even if you got a living wage, you are still below what you need to get.
Yes.
Because everything is going up. Everything, milk, eggs, cereal, juice, everything is going up. Bread, everything. So when that goes up, your wages don't go up. They just sit in one spot. So therefore, you are hung out there, as we would say. You're hung out, and you're not doing what you need to do. So that means you can't be a parent because You can't buy your son or your daughter what they need to have that breakfast in the morning, or you can't have that afternoon snack or the lunch. All right? You got to be able to make that money in order for your family to prosper. If your family can't prosper, you don't prosper. You don't prosper, your family don't prosper. Either way you look at it, you are still in a poverty state of mind. And these people don't care if you're in a poverty state of mind.
No, they don't care at all.
Because if they did, they'd give you the money that you need. And everybody, talking about living wages, $14.34. It is $14.34. That's a living wage for one person. For one person. We ain't talking about a family. Now, when you get to talking about a family, you're talking about something totally different. A mother, a father, and 2-3 kids. You're talking about something totally different.
And they're trying to make it as that's, some credit union a statistic is saying, oh, well, we think that a living wage is $14, $15. We think that you should get, but that's a lie. Because who are them to tell you what you can live off, okay, as a person, period, taking care of your business, doing what you need to do to feed your family. One person. No, it don't take no $14. It don't take no $15. That's somebody trying to dictate to say that, oh, well, you only gonna we suggest you get 14, get $15. No. You can get $30 to $40 an hour. Okay, that's what it takes for you to live on in Ithaca, New York. Okay, with inflation, with all these taxes, they tax people's houses. They taxing most of the senior citizens like crazy. They robbing them blind, And then if they don't pay their taxes on the house, they ready to take their house from them.
That's right.
Okay, so you can tell that these people are robbing people, and there ain't no doggone $14 for no person to live. That's some nonsense. Them people are dictating the child to say that, oh, we thinking that you can live off of $14. No, check this out. You take the $14, give me the $30 an hour, and you live off the $14, and then come back and see me later. And then I bet you change your mind. Just like when we went to one of the meetings, DSS, and they had a meeting, and you said, hey, listen, y'all making all this money, but why don't y'all take my check and give me your check? Nobody raised their hand, okay?
Yep, I sure did.
Nobody stood up and said, oh, Milton, I'll take your check.
And you take mine.
And you take mine.
Nobody did
that. Why? Because they didn't want to work off of $8.25.
That's right.
Okay, an hour. And people are lying, and they're playing games, and they're thinking that we're going for this nonsense, and we're not.
We're not.
And so we don't want to hear it. Y'all tell that to somebody else. I don't care who you tell it to, but don't tell it to us. Living wage is up to $30 an hour. $25 is the less. $25 an hour is the less. Living up here, guess what? $25 an hour, $30 an hour, and it's going up because milk is going up. You could take $20. We do it all the time. And you go to the supermarket, you might come up out of here with 4 items, might less than that. After juice and eggs and bread, you finish.
That's it.
Okay? And that's $20. So they can't tell me that nonsense. Oh, and then they don't want to give, nobody nothing, and then they get mad when people you want to do things obscenely and take care of their family, or you would call it unlawful. No. Don't throw that at me. Don't forget, the Bible said if a man steal to feed his family, okay, he did something good. See, they don't want to talk about that now.
Oh, no,
they don't want to talk about stealing in the Bible.
No.
It said it's a good thing because you only doing it to feed your family, because you hungry. So the Bible is condoning and saying that, hey, listen, you shouldn't be starving. You shouldn't be hungry. Okay? So that's telling you, listen, these people is wrong what they're doing. These people is wrong what they're telling you. These people is wrong what they're trying to make you think. This living wage. No, this living wage need to be what it's supposed to be. $25 to $30 an hour. All this $14, $15. Listen, throw that stuff out the window. Because you know why? Because you're not doing it. this governor, this dude is a clown. You know, he need to get out of there. Because when he get out of there, they're going to find so much nonsense on him that he was stealing money. You know why they do that? When they get out of office, they find out all the nonsense that they've been doing, their cabinet and all that old crazy stuff. Why? Because that's what they always do. They steal and rob from the people, get themselves rich, and then they don't care nothing about you. You know? He's a clown. His father, I respected his father. Mario, I respected him because he helped people. But his son, he didn't take after his father, and he's a clown. He need to get out of office, you know, because he ain't helping nobody.
And the whole thing about that is, you know, he's trying to make it appear like he's doing so much for you. Like,
thank you.
When he said, oh, we're going to make sure upstate New York gets $15 an hour, and then when it came down to it, you only got $12.50.
That's right.
Ask yourself why that is. So ask yourself where that other money went.
Thank you.
Okay, when it comes right down to it, they don't care if you get that money or not.
No.
Because as long as you don't get it, they sticking it in their pocket.
So
right?
So he did a big old lie to you. He lied to you for the campaign to get back in office.
That's right.
He said 15, you know, and then he gonna tell us, get on his bandwagon.
There ain't nothing happening.
And he want to tell us, tone it down. So like he applying pressure. You ain't applying no pressure on us because we going full speed ahead. Yeah. You know, and that's what we told him. We ain't get on no bandwagon, and we ain't lying from nobody.
That's
and
right.
That's exactly what it is, and that's why we still here on this show, because we ain't lying for nobody.
Nobody.
That's right.
Don't care who it is.
Thank you.
All right, and when it comes right down to it, if you see us in the street, we'll tell you the same thing.
Thank you.
It don't make a difference where you see us at.
That's right.
You want to talk about this? We'll talk about it. We don't care if he tells some people, oh, you need to go down there. Like he told somebody, one of our associates, you need to get them quiet. Yeah. Those guys are starting a problem. Yeah. We ain't starting no problem. You created this problem. That's and right. Now you think that we ain't going to do nothing about it like everybody else just sitting around looking at it like, yeah, you know, he got it. You know, but what can we say? What can we do? I tell you what we can say, and I'll tell you what we could do.
That's right.
And we're doing it. And the whole thing about it is we're saying it. Mm-hmm. So when it comes right down to it, we ain't scared.
Thank you.
And that money they talking about, that $15 an hour, talking about in 2021.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
When you get that $15 an hour in 2021, you're going to be in a worse spot than what's happening right now.
Thank you. Exactly.
Because what is the living wage going to be in 2021?
Thank you.
It's going to be a lot more than $15.
It sure will.
But you see, he made it sound so good, so good when he was saying it. And you needed the money right now. But when you heard the $15 an hour, everybody jumped at that. Everybody jumped at that. And then they're telling me and Stanley, oh, y'all should go with this because, no, we're not going with that because in 2021, a living wage is going to be.
Thank you.
What they want it to be at $25 to $30, and all you're going to be looking at is $15, and you're going to be in a worse spot now. Go to the groceries with that. Like the one girl came by when we was protesting talking about, you're going to make them raise the prices. They're going to raise the prices anyway.
Thank you. They're raising the prices right now.
Everything going to go up.
Thank
and
you.
if you ain't got a living wage, you can't fight with it, you can't get with it, and you ain't going to have it. So you can sit there and say what you want. All you people out there talking about, we going to make the prices go up?
Yeah.
You better be looking at your governor and all these other guys sitting in office. They're the ones that's making it go up, not us. We're just trying to fix it so we can live with it. So that's the deal.
Thank you.
It ain't about trying to do this or trying to do that. We're trying to live. That's what the bottom line is. Everybody here is trying to live. Ain't nobody trying to mess around here and be poor.
And in poverty.
Sit in poverty.
That's right.
You don't know if you got $5 to put in your tank so you can go to work the next day. They don't care.
No, they don't.
But if you miss a day, you will miss a whole bunch of money, so they say. All right? So how much is a whole bunch of money at the end of the day at $9.75?
The only ones are right now. Only ones are getting rich, okay? And they robbing you, and they doing it through taxes. They doing it through insurance, okay? These are the ones they're doing it through. They're doing it through all kind of different ways, but credit union they're doing it through. They're doing it through the banks. Everybody getting it, but you, okay? So they getting a chunk out of this, and this is how they doing it. They are taxing you. They're giving you tickets, whatever it is, you got to pay. You owe this, you owe that. Everybody is getting it but you. But When they got a problem, they say, oh, when they owe you, oh, you can't find them. You got to dig them up and look under the sewer. You can't find them. When it's coming, they owe you money. You can't find them. But when they owe you, when you owe them money, oh, they sending you 1,000 letters. They at your door. Okay? They at the phone. They're everywhere. But soon as they owe you, oh, you can't find them. And this is what's happening. Can't find them. You know, nobody want to act up. Nobody want to stand up to the call. You see? So this is what I'm letting you know. People, okay, they are trying to rob you. And they not robbing you. They ain't robbing you with a pistol or with a gun. They robbing you with a pen.
They ain't
paper,
trying.
okay? They robbing you with a bill, a dollar, a note, a piece of paper. You know, in school, we used to write IOU, to give it to somebody to say, oh, here, I owe you 5 cents, or I owe you a now later, or I owe you 10 cents, and we write it on the paper. Guess what they're doing? They're doing that now, 50 years or 30, 40 years later, and guess what? They making money off it. Derivative. They making money off of primitive notes. Everything they making money off of, the stock market, off these papers, Federal Reserve, they making money with nothing. Thin air. They making money, it's coming out of thin air. And guess what? And you ain't getting a dime.
None.
Okay? So you need to check this out. And then here's another catch. They want to switch the money again. They want to switch the money again. Okay? And you need to read that too, because that's coming in the pro. They hiding that too. They having secret meetings on that too. They want to switch the money again. Okay? Why? Because we in debt. And when you get so far in debt, if they take over, that's a wrap. Okay? So this is what they're using that debt for. Okay? So believe me, we're trying to move ahead now. We ain't trying to let what they do catch us. Okay? So we trying to get ahead of them right now, because we know where they at. Okay? We know where they at. But guess what? You sit there on the couch and think that this is a game,
Or a joke.
you'll find out that these people, they are not playing. Okay? They're trying to get all the money, and they're trying to get it for themselves and keep you in poverty. And we're not going for that. So we don't want to hear what people talking about. We're not with these cliques and gangs. We ain't with this minister nonsense. We ain't with none of that stuff that keep people in poverty. We ain't with none of that. I told God myself, personally, I said, like Leah, I said, I'm not praising you until you do what you're supposed to do. Because Leah did that, and that's in the Bible. See, people don't want to read the Bible, because there's some stuff in there that goes against what they're talking, what they're preaching. Leah said, I ain't praising God until he gave her what she wanted, and that was Judah. And Judah is praised. So when she got him, that's the fourth son, then she praised God. You know what? And she was hated. I'm taking her stand on that one, no. I'm following her on this one. So guess what? That's how I'm coming. I'm coming at everything. Everything got to come correct. If it don't come correct, and you would sit over there with the false gods over there, with Dagon and all them with his, you chopped his head off, God chopped his head off, his arms off, and if he don't do right, I'll put him over there with the rest of them, okay, with Dagon and them. See, that's to let him know that I'm not playing, because I search the scriptures, so I know. I don't play. So don't play. Don't let people play you. They use the word on you. Right now they driving in. They beat the horn and they driving in new Mercedes. Oh, everything is good. But they ain't trying to help you. Oh, you need something? You need it. They ain't trying to help you. And this is what I had to tell God about it. You know, I said, listen, these people not even helping nobody. But they riding around in big cars and they ain't helping nobody. And people running right around them need $1. Just to pay for some doggone Pampers or some milk, because they short of change. But you don't want to help them. So he had to tell me they polluted. See, he had to tell me that. They polluted. Because if I didn't go at him, he wouldn't have told me this. You see what I mean? But you know what? That's to let you know that we check everything, checks and balances, and we don't play games with nobody. And this is from the King of Kings on down to every man and child, boy or girl on earth. Okay? That's our time, you see? But don't forget, we got some more for you next week. So you can have that too. I'm going to go back to our shout-outs. We got Chela. She's dealing with the Looney Tunes on Saturday morning. Guess what? The children get up early in the morning, run straight to the cartoons before they even go to breakfast. Before they even run, okay? Boom. To do anything, they run right to the tunes. And this is what they do. But she can be on a cereal box near you. Also, she's got issue number 45. Straight Stunning magazine. Yes. You can get this on Spectrum, Time Warner Cable. She also has sexyassladies.com. This is a DVD, and you can get it on Spectrum. Okay? And guess what? Time Warner Cable has it. She also has Straight Stunning magazine, 10th anniversary. And yes, guess what? You can get that out. That's out now. And so you can get it. Guess what? This month, you can get that out. Cable, Time Warner, Spectrum. We also have shout-outs again for Jackie, and she's at Sally's. And also we want to give our condones again to Ashley and her brother. Her brother passed, so we want to give our condones to her mother and the rest of her family. And then we want to also say to Anna, have a good birth, okay? Anna and Lauren for our facial, and Jean for our facial, to let them know that they did a good job. So we'll see you next week, and guess what? Don't let nobody trick you. I don't care if they use the Bible, don't let them use nothing, because they're using God and they playing God, they trying to play him and use him to get rich. And they could use a lot of other things to get rich, but they want to use God to get rich. Yeah, see? And they, guess what? They taking your money and leaving you in poverty. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here. Too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Ghetto youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I